What's up, YouTube? This is Brian Pfeiffer, aka the Marketing Meathead, and today we're going to talk about my 7 highly effective habits that have been helping me get to the level that I'm at.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
All right, welcome back. So today's kind of a fun video. I think that there's some things that I do in my daily rituals here that I would like to tell you guys about. Some of you are probably wondering like how I can, be involved in affiliate marketing and have a full-time business there, how I can run a full-time services business there, how I can do Amazon FBA, how I can trade, how I can have a New Year's event in Chicago, a Halloween event in Chicago, own part of a nightclub in Chicago, and still like have a little bit of a social life and hang out occasionally with some friends on the weekends and do the stuff that most people like to do. And how do I get it all done in one day and still make this all happen? Well, obviously there's a few secrets to the trade, and these are the 7 habits that I've kind of developed over the years that have kind of separated me from a lot of people that are just, in their 40s, and I'm in my mid 40s, and they've kind of settled into that family type of life, typically overweight, and or they've sort of, it looks like they've aged a little quicker than somebody like me. For one of the reasons I feel like I'm still young, and me personally, I actually feel like I'm still like in the 20s. My body feels the same. I'm not sore. I'm not tired all the time. I feel literally as good as I did when I was in my 20s, and I'm in my mid 40s. And there's a reason for that. I mean, it has to do a lot with these habits, and I'm going to go over them one by one with you. And you can take these for what they're worth. Some of the stuff that I do may not fit into your lifestyle for whatever reason, but maybe you can kind of like spin it off a little bit to help you with your quest to be an entrepreneur and go down the path that I've gone down for the last basically 25 years as a business owner and entrepreneur. So the first one is create more content than you consume. Now, there was a long time when I was kind of stuck in the info marketing world, and I was buying products like crazy, buying softwares, and there was just not enough hours in the day to even go through all these. In fact, I'm still buying stuff. I just bought one. I think in the last 3 weeks I bought like 3 different products, and I haven't even, I opened them just to make sure the password worked, but I haven't had time to go into them. I'm trying to improve my copywriting even more. I want to learn how to do my emails, that I'm emailing people even more. And Russell Brunson came out with this 10X thing recently that was basically how to speak from stage. Now, I've actually, one of the guys that he has in that training is Ted Thomas. I've actually spent a day with Ted Thomas, a paid day with him, me and another guy, and I've actually worked with him. So I do know about that whole world too. But I figure, for the cost of that training, if I can get 1 or 2 good golden nuggets out of there, it's worth it. Okay. So I'm still buying stuff, but that's where you got to kind of draw the line here. Okay. If you continue to keep buying stuff and all you do is just learn, and don't implement, you're never going to get anywhere. You're going to be in the same place like 3 years from now that you are right now. Okay. This kind of happened to me for about 2.5, 3 years. Okay. I stopped, instead of like going through every single course that I bought like in detail and learning everything that I possibly could and then not taking action, I actually started taking action. Okay. You guys can see from this YouTube channel, I'm going to be hitting 1,000 subscribers very soon. I do try to put out a lot of value here. I'm pretty knowledgeable in this internet marketing world, and I do a lot of stuff too. So now I'm also writing blog posts. I'm trying to find keywords that make sense for my niche, and I'm going to be writing a lot more blog posts going after that organic traffic as well as the paid traffic once we kick in the next product launch here for the affiliate product. So I'm putting out content. I got a product coming out. I got blog posts coming out weekly. I'm shooting like 4 to 5 videos a week, and it's like a wheel of traffic. I like to call this in my services business, it's like a wheel of traffic. Everything that I do, my Instagram's growing, my Pinterests are growing, my email list is growing, my YouTube is growing. Everything's growing. My Twitter's growing. I'm getting people hitting me up like from all angles right now. People are starting to kind of hear about me a little bit. I'm kind of one of the more up and coming guys in the internet marketing world, and the word's getting out. I mean, I'm getting hit up more often on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and some of these people are just like hitting me up, and I'm just like, listen, man, I'm busy. I'm trying to get stuff out, and I want to help everybody, not just one person. So that's kind of, if I do ignore you, if you do hit me up, I won't ignore you. I'll probably just respond, and maybe it'll be a short answer. But honestly, I'm busy right now. I'm trying to get this stuff created so I can help more people with their quest to be an affiliate marketer or any other product that I might be coming with down the road. So if I can get the product out, then you can take that product, you can roll with it, and you can learn from that product. If I sit here and just try to help one person here, one person there, that's not really going to get anybody anywhere. Okay, so my job is to create more content than I'm consuming. But I'm going to keep consuming because I enjoy consuming, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and I buy a lot of products, and I really enjoy learning, because that's kind of like the path that I've chosen. Is I want to be as knowledgeable as I can as I go forward here. And it seems like every time I get more knowledge into my brain and I produce better content, everything that I have starts spinning a little bit faster. The wheel goes faster, things start happening quicker, and I think it's just going to be a exponential type of effect over time here once the blog's really driving traffic, once the paid's kicking in, once the funnels are built, and the webinars are going 24/7 on the Ever webinars. So there's going to be things on my face is going to be everywhere. Okay, over time. Think about Ty Lopez. That guy came out, with a bang, spent like $1 million or something in the first weekend of launching his whole world, and he has absolutely crushed it since then. That guy is printing money. Okay, I don't think I'm going to have that kind of budget to do what Ty Lopez did, but I'm one of those guys that's pretty easy to remember face wise when you see me one time. It's kind of what helped me get so successful in my VIP hosting company is people recognize me, and as a big promoter for many years. And I think I can do the same thing on the internet over time. So it's not going to happen overnight, but over time I'll get there. All right, so that's number one. Number two is let's see. Number two I wanted to bring up is basically it's when I consume the content. Okay, because what happens is, people they'll sit down, they'll get their notepad out, and they'll burn 4 or 5 hours of their evening or whatever learning a new product, and then they don't implement it because then they got to go to work the next day. They forget about it, things come up, and then what happens is you don't actually implement the thing. Okay, so what I've done is I have two cell phones here. Okay, so one phone is my main phone, and then I have another phone where I pretty much that's where I watch my YouTube and have a lot of my social media and stuff. So what happens is when I'm at the gym, I'll be listening to YouTube videos to try to keep up on some of the guys I like to follow, and then I'll be doing my social media and stuff on my other phone. So basically, while I'm working out, I'm able to go through, listen to videos and trainings or whatever I'm doing. I might be in the gym for 2 hours because I get kind of sidetracked and I listen to stuff, take notes, whatever. But I'm listening to YouTube, I'm doing social media, I'm keeping up on everything, answering people, blah, 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 and I'm texting and whatever, keeping up on my phone, and I'm working out all at the same time. So while I'm at the gym, okay, I'm accomplishing 3 things at once, okay? And in the morning, okay, I do exercise in the morning. I have a bike at home. It's a recumbent bike, one that you can sit down. It's comfortable. It's very nice to sit there for 45 minutes and get a nice sweat going on. But while I'm doing that, I can have both phones going. I'm listening to YouTube in one, I'm doing social media in the other, checking emails, phones, texts, and I'm just keeping it going. So what I'm trying to say as number 2 here is that I'm consuming content and getting stuff done while I'm doing just about everything else, while I'm cooking, while I'm waiting at the post office, while I go to get my haircut, while I go get my dry cleaning. Okay, all that stuff, I'm accomplishing something. If it takes me 20 minutes round trip to go get my dry cleaning, in that 20 minutes, I've finished a 20-minute YouTube video. I followed somebody that I follow that I want to listen to. I've gotten that done. So you need to constantly be consuming content while you're doing other stuff, so that when you are able to sit at your desk, that's when you should be able to put out your content. Like what I'm doing right now is putting out content. I'm showing you guys, what's making me effective, and this is what's making me effective. This is how I'm, starting to get up in that 4-figure number for subs on YouTube and beyond. And obviously, I'm going to, shooting for a lot bigger numbers down the road here. But as we grow, we're growing slowly, and it's going to continue to grow as we, get bigger here. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a clean diet. I've done this for many, many years. I've done my first bodybuilding show I actually did was in 2000. I think it was 2000. It was 99 or 2000. And I did 3 shows over the course of a year and a half. And I was kind of a skinny, tall kid. I was like 190. I think I made it down to the 196 class or something like that, or 199. It was right around 200. And I was 6'3", around 200. So I was really ripped, but I was thin. I didn't have like that big, bulky definition. Well, over the years now, I've put on more size. I haven't done a show since, but now I'm closer to 300 pounds. But I do eat really clean. Now, certain times of the year when I'm trying to put on a little more mass, I will eat a higher amount of calories, but I still eat very clean. For the most part, I might eat pizza once a week, or I might eat a burger once a week. When I go to the, get a burger, I don't get the fries. I get like a baked potato, or I get like mashed potatoes. And I try to keep the diet very clean. I eat a lot of avocados. I eat a lot of blueberries. I eat a lot of fruits like strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, ton of eggs. I don't really eat bread too much anymore. And I try to stick to my meats like a salmon, some steak, chicken, stuff like that. Just, real hearty, good quality like meats and stuff in my diet. And I found that over time that, number one, you can pretty much stay in shape at will. You don't have to worry about putting on weight. You feel better, you have more energy throughout the day, and you look better. And I really do feel like it makes you feel, younger, and it makes you look younger, and all the things that come along with a clean diet. So that's my number 3 highly effective habit is a clean diet. Number 4, basically, this is how I can be of service to you watching this channel, how I can be of service to people that are following me and come to Las Vegas and show them a good time, and people that want to learn about internet marketing and running businesses and, crypto trading and Amazon FBA and affiliate marketing. That's, what I'm here for. I'm trying to get bigger online because I'm serving people. Okay, no one wants to follow me if I'm not helping them. If I can help you or one person out there improve their life and improve something they're working on in their business, then I've done my job. That's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully in rewards, at some point, maybe you'll either follow me or share my video or potentially buy a product from my affiliate link or one of my own products down the road. That's what I'm trying to do here is show you guys everything that I know in business, what's gotten me successful, from basically 89 grand in credit card debt like 4 years ago to, running over $1 million just on my credit cards this year. That's real numbers. Okay. Like my Amex bill was over $500,000 this year in 1 year. And that's just one of my credit cards. I have like 4 or 5 business cards because we're running like affiliate campaigns. I run stuff for my business through my cards. So I've over $1 million just in credit cards, okay, this year, and I pay it off. Obviously, I'm not paying any interest on any of that. It's just, it's just money that we use for the business and whatnot. So we are running a multiple 7-figure company here, and I built this up from scratch. And hopefully, what I can show you guys through these videos and emails and blog posts and stuff will help you on your quest in whatever it is you're doing to get to the level that you're trying to get to. And that's what I'm trying to do here with my highly effective habit of serving you. Okay, that's number 4. Let's talk about number 5, which is exercise. Okay, I'm a big proponent to exercise. I really honestly feel like if you don't have your health, you really don't have anything. I've seen people's health go down, deteriorate. My dad obviously was one, and other people. And once you lose your health and you start failing in whatever aspect that is, whether it be an organ or muscles or something, and you just don't have anything. There's no reason to do what we're doing right here and trying to make more money and benefit the world and your life and all the people around you if you don't have your health, because it's just you have nothing really to go after. I mean, if you're not healthy and you can't enjoy it, then what do you have? So I think one of the best ways to prolong your health is to exercise. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me on that. And I exercise, generally I do twice a day, okay? My routine is when I wake up, depending on whatever time that is, I get up, I drink a protein shake, typically a whey protein shake. I hop on the bike. I'm going to actually do a video probably in December, a real well done video with my videographer on like my full daily routine. But I'll tell you guys some of the stuff I do here. I get on the bike, I do bike for 50 minutes, work up a nice sweat, do my texting, my emails, whatever, make a few phone calls while I'm on the bike, and then I eat a nice breakfast, get my work done throughout the day. I got a ton of energy. I always feel energized. And later in the night or evening, I'll go and I'll hit the gym, usually for about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm not working out hard for that 2.5 hours. Like I said, I'm on the phone, I'm doing my social media, I'm listening to some YouTubes. I'm getting it in. I'm kind of decompressing from being in the office. It's kind of the only place I go during the day is to the gym. And I get about a 2-hour workout in. I try to hit every body part at like once a week. So generally I do cardio 7 days a week when I wake up. And then I usually hit the gym anywhere from 4 to 6 days a week, depending on how my schedule is and if I can get in there every day. Okay. So exercise, that's my number 5 habit of effective Brian. All right. Number 6 habit of effective Brian is sobriety. I still like to have a couple cocktails on the weekends once in a while. This past Saturday, I was out, had a few cocktails, and of course, I woke up, had a nice headache. It is what it is. I wasn't like hammered or anything, but I don't drink very often. So when I do drink, it's 3 or 4 drinks, and I'm feeling it pretty good. But I do enjoy it. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a couple cocktails every once in a while. I do enjoy a nice beer every once in a while after a night out, and maybe with dinner, a beer tastes pretty good sometimes as well. And but for the most part, I pretty much have been sober in this last year. Like I literally do pool parties every single weekend in Vegas, and I only drank at the pool I think once this entire summer. And I'll drink a few at night once in a while when I'm out with customers, but I can't stand trying to like go to work when you're like half lit and trying to make things happen and be effective when you're not sober. And then the next day is just such a waste. Okay, so sobriety is definitely my number 6 on my habits of highly effective Brian. And I would highly recommend that if you're going down this quest of internet marketing, that you really limit your partying to maybe once a week, and if that, maybe just a moderation type of thing on once a week. I don't think you have to cut it out completely, because I think that would be kind of like punishing yourself a little bit, and I don't think that's necessary. But that's definitely one of my 7 highly effective habits. All right, and finally, my number 7 highly effective habit here, getting toward the end, is I try to always sleep 8 hours. Okay, that is key. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People are like, oh, you got to get up in the morning. You got to do this baloney. Okay, what matters is you sleep 8 hours. Okay, if you sleep 7 to 8 hours, I always try to get 7 minimum or 8. 8 is always the best. You always feel better after you sleep 8 hours. You can go for 16 hours straight without being tired, without needing a nap, without needing any kind of like, you could even not have caffeine for 16 hours if you sleep a full 8 hours. And sometimes you don't sleep as well if you're tossing and turning for whatever reason, or if it's hot or it's cold, whatever. You may not get that quality sleep for 8 hours, but you know when you slept 8 hours, typically good, because the next day you just have so much energy. You're not tired. You don't need a nap. And I just love that feeling when I wake up and I know I slept 8 hours, and I know the whole day I'm not going to get tired even once, and I'm going to be able to go for 16 hours doing whatever I want to do without needing a nap. That's amazing. So that is definitely one of my big secrets, is no matter what time I go to bed. Sometimes I go to bed at 5, 6 in the morning, but I'll wake up 7, 8 hours later. Okay, so I always sleep that. That key for me is sleeping that 8 hours. Okay, no matter what time of the day that 8 hours happens to be, you need that 8 hours of sleep, because that makes you super effective when you are awake and you are trying to get things done and memorize stuff and learn stuff and put out videos and whatnot. So hopefully you guys got something out of today. I definitely gave you guys some amazing tips on the 7 highly effective habits of Brian. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and bang that notifications bell. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if there's any habits that you have that I would maybe want to try. I'd be curious to hear if there's something out there that I'm missing, and might be a nice little addition to my habits. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We do talk about entrepreneurship, FBA, affiliate marketing, crypto, just ways in general to make money online. And if you haven't mooned up those likes already, hit me up with a like, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.